Hey, aloha everyone. This is a vertical venting unit for a Rinnai tankless water heater. And I believe the brand is U-Bink. This is the roof termination where this comes out of the roof. So basically I'm making this video because it's New Year's Day and I don't have the correct collar for this. Apparently Rinnai or U-Bink makes one, a storm collar that fits over this. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of improvising. This may be a little bit too much of a hack for some people. If so, I apologize, but I got to make this work because we need some hot water. So what I'm going to do is I bought this. This is just a it's for a B vent, and this is a 5-inch, I believe. Yep, 5-inch storm collar. And so what I've done is I've taken this and I put a little cut in it right here so that I could take and bend the whole thing in so that when I slide it up, it fits underneath here. And I'll show you what I mean. So I've turned this cap upside down just to kind of give some perspective on this. And as you can see with that lip on the storm collar bent in, I'm able to get it to sit right inside there. And I've wiped this down, the metal with some alcohol because it's tons of oil and stuff on it. I guess they just put it on there to keep it from corroding, but I wiped that all clean. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I have some butyl tape, and I'm just going to put a bead of that, a nice healthy bead, all the way around on the inside, just to kind of keep this storm collar in place. And then on this side, I'm going to take I think I have some gutter seam sealer that should work pretty well on that, and just really nice amount, and go all the way around and seal that up, and then set it by the fireplace, let it dry, and then I believe I'm going to have a nice watertight exit for my vent pipe. All right, so here we go. So I had that butyl tape setting by the fire to get it nice and warm and pliable. So basically what I'm doing right now is just I put a kind of a nice bead of it all the way around, and I'm taking my fingers and just kind of working it in. The idea is that it will lock it into place until the caulking dries that I'm going to put on the outer part. This isn't really meant to be a waterproofing. It's just more of a lock this thing into place. So once I'm done with this, then I'll put that caulking on and let this thing dry. So the reason I'm doing this video is I couldn't find anything out there, actually very little information on working with this venting. There's one guy who has a lot of really good videos, but nothing that was helpful to me in terms of what to do in this situation. Like I said, I do believe that there is a product that they make that is for this. Probably that's the best way to go if you need to, but in a pinch, this will work too. Here's the old B venting, the 5-inch B venting that I'm replacing. That was for the Bosch Aquastar 125. That's about 20 years old that I'm having to replace. Here's the old flashing coming out of the roof. This is for a 5-inch B vent. And this is, of course, the new venting for the Rinnai that I'm hoping will, I know that it fits, but this is the kind of standard B venting storm collar that I've kind of retrofitted to work for this. So basically you can look through there, you can see there's the venting coming through. It's ready for this guy to come down. So I'm just going to kind of slide this through, and then I'm going to have to go underneath inside the attic to do the final connection. But as you can see, it looks like it's going to work just fine. It'll slide down a little bit further, probably another 1.5 inches as it slides into the pipe. And then from the inside, I'll probably seal underneath there to keep the insects and stuff out. But this should be watertight. Looks like I got to come back and redo the caulking on these screws, but yeah, I think this is going to work. Here's what it looks like in the attic. Down below obviously is the water heater in about 2 feet of space, maybe a little bit more. I've got to put 1, 2, 3 screws in here, 1, 2, 3 screws in here, and then my brace, I'm going to mount to that, and I should be done up here. I've got these 3 screws in just to kind of hold it in place. Here's the brace and how that works. It keeps it nice and steady and secure up here. And then I think for this, I mean, it's looking pretty tight. I can see a little gap there, but of course that's underneath the storm shield. So there's not going to be any water coming in, but I may do a little bit of spray foam insulation up in here just to keep like little critters, bugs and insects and whatnot from coming in through that hole right there. But yeah, I think I'm pretty close to being ready. Anyways, that's the venting issue that we've been talking about. Here's the view from down below and the Rinnai heater that I just installed. Last step, connect the gas and try this bad boy out. And one last look at the finished product here. You do want it to sit almost on there. As you can see, there's no gap. It's like this thing is just about sitting on there. So when you take your measurements to cut your pipe, this is the only thing you want to have showing. You don't want any of the white pipe showing, just the black, and then this rain collar just about sitting on this flashing here. So yeah, hope that was helpful for you, and you know, just something else you can try if you don't have or can't install a new venting system or rain collar. And yeah, just another way to do it. Well, here we are, just to kind of sum everything up. This is a 1-month review. It's rained about 5 inches since I've installed this. It's worked flawlessly. I keep checking on it, no leaks. I got a little bit of insulation shoved up in there because there's a little bit of airflow going through there. But yeah, that storm collar seems to work pretty well. As you can hear right now, it is raining currently and not a drop of water. So I'm happy to say that this did indeed work just fine, and I'm very happy with the overall performance of the water heater as well. Just as an aside, thing works great. Definitely highly recommend. All right, hope this video is helpful for y'all, and good luck with your install.